Hi everyone, just wanted to do a quick screencast recording to share some information with you guys about how we will be enhancing our one-to-one at UVA. Obviously, we have no choice at UVA but to be one-on-one, one-to-one with our students working at home. And us being at home and in the office, so our students all have computers of their own. However, we are going to up our game, if you will, and we are upgrading to a new learning management system that will enhance the one-on-one that's already taking place at University View. So I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about that today. Why are we getting a new LMS system? Well, a new learning management system. So the past couple years, we've been using Buzz. Although Buzz worked well for us, we felt like it was a good idea to enhance the student learning experience by allowing teachers the ability to customize their learning management system. We're looking for it to almost be like your own website. You can customize it how you want. You can add images, graphics, and we'll talk a little bit more about that later. And we wanted a good synchronization between the learning management system and the student information system. Before, our two systems were completely disconnected from each other. So if we, let's say, logged a call with a parent, it did not show up in our learning management system. Therefore, we had to backtrack and go into a different system to see communication logs. This year, we will be able to access our call logs in Canvas. So that's a great plus for us. But there are a lot more new features that Canvas can do that Buzz was not able to do. So we're looking forward to implementing Canvas. Okay, so Canvas, I kind of gave it away, will be our learning management system. We're eliminating a lot of the extras, meaning we don't need that extra program for the student information system. We don't need a lot of outside sources that we were using. Canvas, a lot of what we need is built in. Yes, it may be a little bit of a learning curve, but I feel like once we have everyone on board and we go through the necessary trainings, Canvas is definitely the right fit for us at UVA and for our students. So it's going to be a seamless integration of communication, which is what I was talking about earlier. All calls will be logged in Canvas. So if you're looking at grades and you need to reference a call with a parent or a student, it's all in Canvas. No need to backtrack to Genius like we were last year. There will be a place to log the contact with the student and learning coach, which is what I was talking about earlier. And there will be, for you math people specifically, but we're going to try to get it for more subjects, there's an integration of IXL scores straight into your Canvas gradebook. And for me, as a math teacher, this in itself is enough to change the learning management system. Whatever students do in IXL, which is what math predominantly uses for its practice, will go straight to the gradebook. There's no pull up the IXL scores and then entering them in ourselves. It is straight into Canvas. I referenced this before, but teachers will now have a chance to build your own, quote, site. You can change the buttons. You can change the images. You can upload your own files. You can create links to websites, which you can do that in most learning management systems. But this one, we kind of can start from scratch, if you will, and make it our own. Communication tools. Document will be uploading to the PD site. So I do have a PD website that I will be referencing you guys to later. I will upload the document about collaboration. I listed them here. We have the Canvas messaging system that parents will be able to message in, students will be able to message in, and teachers will be able to message in. All three of those parties will have their own account and their own access via the app. So that's great. We always will have Gmail to be able to use. Google Hangouts will be for teacher-to-teacher collaboration. And then Google Voice is going to be great because that can be voice and text. So I just wanted to share this. You can go in later and read more about it. But for collaboration, You have teacher to teacher via Google Hangouts. A lot of you already have this, but you download Hangouts. I put the link here when you'll access it. And Hangouts can always stay open on the side of your screen for easy chatting between teachers. As you can see, I was kind of working here, and then I was using Google Hangouts on the side. That's easily accessible through the Google apps on Google Chrome. Same for Google Voice. Teachers are encouraged to create a Google Voice account. It's going to generate a number for you, and you can contact parents and they can contact you through the texting option, which is here. There's also a voice option. So this is everything all in one. We all know that there are parents and families that are hard to contact through voice. If students get behind for a while, parents are reluctant to answer the phone because it is kind of embarrassing, if a student gets behind in their work. So I don't know why, but some families are receptive to text messages. So if you can warm them up via a text and then you can get them on the phone, that's great. And so this allows us to do that through Google Voice. This is also you can also download this through the Google apps in the Google Chrome. Student to student messaging through Gmail or Canvas. I uploaded a screenshot of the Canvas messaging. There, it's seamless integration within the Canvas LMS. Inbox is here. They can search for names here. Also through Gmail, they can access their account and communicate with other students. We are hiring an outside source that will be monitoring these accounts. So that gives all of us a peace of mind about what the students are going to be, doing in the messaging apps. Pacing, students will still be allowed to work at their own pace at UVA. We will not put you have to be working on this at a certain time. However, any incomplete assignments that are past due over 2 weeks, so if a student has not gotten to something that was due 2 weeks ago, they will receive a score of 50% until the student completes the assignment or the assessment. So they have every opportunity in the world to score 100. However, as kind of a placeholder grade, we're going to put a 50%. We do that in case students do get behind. All those, let's say an A student has a tragedy in the family, and they have anywhere between 90 to 100 on every assignment. They get behind for 2 weeks and have 2 weeks worth of zeros. That's going to bring their average down tremendously and can be discouraging. So we put in that 50%, which is technically still failing, but it still gives them a little bit of a higher average, not to discourage them. Educators should grade submissions before 5 school days have passed, and students should be encouraged to stay on track with the pacing guide, although UVA is flexible if situations interfere with that. Each content and grade level should provide students with a pacing guide to follow, and this should be uploaded to your LMS page. I recommend sharing as a Google Doc or sheet in order to accommodate changes throughout the year, so it can be a working document. I'm going to share mine, for instance, with you guys. I upload the link to this and give the students the ability just to view. I am the only one with editing privileges. This way students can go in, view what's due when they have live sessions, when they're off, and I am constantly updating if the need arises. So I just wanted to share this with you guys so you can see what I do. So that's just a little bit about what we will be integrating here at UVA with Canvas. More will come through the professional development website, and I will be sharing that with you guys shortly. So thanks for tuning in.